Welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I'm your host, Larry Lace, and on today's episode, we're back and continuing our series of Big Bang. A first-timers watch The Big Bang Theory. And this week, on Season 3, we give our review of this season. And if you want to watch our previous two videos covering Season 1 and 2, check up here and click on the link right there. But before we move on, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Poddex, for sponsoring this episode. If you're a podcaster looking to grow your audience and get more engagement, you're going to want to check out Poddex today at poddex.com. Use the promo code Larry21 for 10% off your order. And now, without further ado, we dive into Season 3. The Big Bang Theory, in my mind, has become one of the funniest sitcoms on network television history. More consistently high quality than its CBS competitor, How I Met Your Mother, and more intelligent than most sitcoms in recent history. The Big Bang Theory continues to score big ratings by hooking viewers of all stripes and holding them from one week to the next. The Big Bang Theory, it's not just for geeks anymore. Season 3 showed us exactly why this is the case, shrugging off third season doldrums. Need we remind you of Mad Men, Lost, to bring us some of the funniest Big Bang Theory episodes yet to date. This show at its very best when its 5 main characters, rather than being shoehorned into conventional sitcom devices like hookups and infighting, are simply allowed to be their smart, socially awkward, idiosyncratic selves, and for the most part, they were. Up to now, creators Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady have been smart enough to figure out that they don't need to manufacture a bunch of conflict in any given episode. It's enough to introduce a simple setup, then allow each character to address the situation in their own way. Hence, we were entertained by Howard and Raj arguing over a species of cricket, Sheldon tending awkwardly to Penny after she dislocated her shoulder, and Leonard learning the rules of football from Sheldon.
Scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage is the imaginary transverse line separating the offense from the defense.
Oh.
Sheldon knows football?
Apparently.
I mean, Quidditch, sure, but football?
Sheldon, how do you know this stuff?
I grew up in Texas. Football is ubiquitous in Texas. There's pro football, college football, high school football, pee-wee football. In fact, every form of football except the original, European football. Which most Texans believe to be a commie plot.
Unbelievable.
If you're interested, I also know all about frying meat that isn't chicken as if it were chicken.
So, you could teach me?
Football or chicken fried meats?
Football. I'm going to Penny's on Saturday to watch a game with her friends, and I don't want to look like an idiot. I want to blend in.
You want to blend in with Penny's friends? I think looking like an idiot would be the perfect camouflage.
Come on, Sheldon, please teach me football. It'll be fun.
That's exactly what my father said. Come to the games, watch the games, week in and week out, from the time I was 5 until I went off to college. Longest 7 years of my life.
Please, I'm asking you as a friend.
Are you making this a tier 1 friendship request?
Yes.
Fine.
I really appreciate this.
Yeah. All right, Poindexter, sit down, shut up, and listen.
I'm sorry?
That's how my father always began our football conversations. And if you'd like, after the game, I'll take you outside and teach you how to shoot close enough to a raccoon that it craps itself.
If Season 3 had a shortcoming, it was the blah Leonard-Penny relationship. And initially, we were intrigued by the non-traditional pairing, cute cheerleader-type Penny, and shy, bookish Leonard, but the relationship lacked chemistry and a sense of fun. It was just as well that we were never subjected to a Ross and Rachel-esque But Here's Her Lobster-style drama fest between the two. Aside from a very funny and poignant episode in which Sheldon had to hide his friendship with Penny from Leonard, everyone seemed to inherently agree that these two made better friends than lovers. One of the pleasures of the show is that you can throw together practically any two characters and have a unique, unpredictable, and funny dynamic. Forget Leonard and Penny. Perhaps the best odd couple pairing we got all season was Sheldon and Penny, who despite all odds have figured out that they enjoy each other's company. Something about his smug childishness gels perfectly with their unsinkable good humor and ability to deliver a singing comeback. The Adhesive Duck Deficiency showcased Sheldon and Penny's unique chemistry to great effect. On multiple levels, not only did Sheldon have to tolerate hours alone with Penny, but he was forced to adopt the role of caretaker while the other guys were off getting stoned in the desert. The episode culminated in a newfound trust between the two, who by the end of the season grew to think of each other as friends. Speaking of Sheldon, he continues to be an amazing comic force. Jim Parsons shone this year, and the writers wisely showcased him at every possible opportunity. It's hard to imagine this actor ever playing any other role. We followed Sheldon from the North Pole to his home state of Texas. Learned the backstory of his friendship with Leonard, and best of all, saw him face off against his sixth most hated rival, Will Wheaton. Wheaton's guest appearance was so well received that the show brought him back a second time. Sometimes you can tell when actors are really enjoying themselves on screen, and this always seemed to be the case when Wheaton showed up, so hopefully he'll continue to play himself on a semi-regular basis. In the show's history, Sheldon has never had a serious love interest, but it looks as if that's about to change. In the season finale, we had a fleeting introduction to Amy Farrah Fowler, essentially playing Jim Parsons playing Sheldon Cooper. To be honest, this show doesn't need romantic relationships to keep us interested every week. But if we're going to watch one play out in season 4, then give us Sheldon and Amy over Leonard and Penny any day of the week. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. What did you think about season 3? Were you a fan of the season? Was there a certain episode you guys enjoyed the most? And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like our video. And as always, subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms, including Good Pods. And if you want to support the show, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps the channel grow, upgrade our equipment, bring in new hosts, pay them. And as always, we want to say thank you for watching and listening. We will see you next time.